All right, so I have another little great story to tell you. All right, so I had a coaching call yesterday with a wonderful client, and we were talking about the all or nothing thinking. And she was asking about the red brick challenge that we did back in the summer. And I explained to her the thought process behind it, which is you always have the next best choice, right? So, yes, you ate a donut at lunch that you didn't plan. Okay, track it, you have the next best choice. Having the donut at lunch doesn't then mean the whole day is shot. We have a funny perception of time. we tend to think of days as a whole unit. For example, Tuesday. Tuesday is a whole unit. It's either a good day or a bad day, right? One or the other. We have a very hard time segmenting out the day into 24-hour sessions where we could say, hey, I had a really good morning through lunch, but maybe around 3 o'clock I made a not so great choice. But then you know what? I turned it around in the afternoon and the evening and I did really, really well. Like we have a hard time segmenting out a day and really evaluating it from its separate units versus its entirety. And I made the point to her, because she had just gotten back from a little bit of a road trip where she ended up running into construction and detours. And I said, you know, we would not find out, like say we're using our GPS and we're going home and we hit a detour or some construction and it ends up turning our car completely around. So now we're not headed toward our home anymore. Now we're actually headed in the opposite direction. We would not say to ourselves, you know, I'm heading in the wrong direction. I'm just going to stay with this for the rest of today. I mean, Tuesday now is screwed over. Yes, I'm trying to travel to Florida, but now I'm finding I'm traveling to New Jersey. I'm just going to stay focusing on traveling to New Jersey for the rest of Tuesday. And then tomorrow will be a better day. Tomorrow, I will get on the interstate and head to Florida. Like nobody does that. What would you do as soon as you realized you had gotten turned around and were going in the wrong direction? You look for the next exit, you'd get off, you would recalibrate, you would turn around, you get back on the interstate facing the opposite direction. Yes, you might be 15 or 30 minutes behind schedule, but you're not going to devote your entire Tuesday to traveling to New Jersey when you're trying to travel to Florida. That makes no sense, right? And we get it. We get it in that context. We're like, of course, Heather, that would be craziness to do that. That would mean you would never get there because every time you get turned around, you're going to some random other state for the entire day, and 12 hours or 8 hours of driving is going to put a lot of space between me and where I want to go. It's the same thing with your food. It's the same thing with your choices. Every moment of your day, every hour, every 30 minutes, guess what? It's an exit. It's offering you an opportunity to get off and turn your Tuesday around. But so many of us get locked into with food. Now see how we do this with food, but we don't do this with driving. We wouldn't do it. You would not find out, for example, that somebody stole $100 out of your bank account. You would then not decide to empty out the entire bank account, run up and down the streets, throwing money into the air and telling people to take it. Why not? You've already had $100 stolen. You might as well get rid of all of it. Like nobody does this, right? And the reason I think this is important to parlay into other areas is it makes good logical sense to us. We wouldn't keep driving the wrong direction. We wouldn't empty out our bank account. We wouldn't do those things. I had a client who was a hotel manager, and she had a bunch of like a sports team come in, and they ended up really just destroying so many rooms of this hotel. Like if, let's just say it had 400 rooms, I think she had 100 rooms destroyed. It was quite a bit. And she had to pay to have everyone come in, fix the rooms. I said, did you have the same mindset where you said, hey, you know what? Out of all the 400 rooms, 100 are destroyed. I am now going to go through and systematically destroy the other 300 because heck, I've already got one wing destroyed. I might as well do them all. Like, we don't do that. So here's what I'm going to challenge you to do. All day, every day this week, ask yourself, where can I turn around? Where can I get off on the ramp? How can I preserve my money? How can I make the best of having 300 rooms versus 400 rooms? And would I destroy everything in order to kind of finish out the day on a really negative note? Or would I try to preserve what I could and find a way to improve my situation versus destroy it further? And I know the answer to it, right? But when it comes to health, weight, food, we tend to view it through a totally different lens. So I'm going to encourage you to try to see your life through that lens instead, and just say, oh, another detour, another 30 minutes has passed, I can make a different choice. Another hour has passed, I can make a different choice. And try seeing your day in small chunks versus its entirety. How can you make 3 p.m. on Tuesday amazing? How can you make 4 p.m. amazing? Ask yourself these questions, because you have choice all day long. It doesn't go away. You have a wonderful day. I would ask that you please like and subscribe to me on YouTube. Share these videos with other people who might find them valuable. And if you have questions or need some additional help, please let me know in the comments below. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.